So there's a few things that I want to do to this truck to make it look a little cleaner in my opinion. And maybe change the trailer a little bit. Enjoy. So, I want to go to the shop. I'm going to do it the lazy way and the quick way. I'm going to spend the 50 bucks. I'm going to get teleported. Call it what you will, I don't really care. Um, Call it lazy, call it stupid, call it whatever. I don't want to have to drive an hour. Okay? So, yeah. I want my axles at the rear. Honestly, I want sliding tandems, is what I want, instead of these torsion axle things. Would even go with a triple axle setup. Not quite sure about that. That's steerable? Yes, it is. Would go with triple axle. The only downside to having a triple axle is, well, there's no real downside to it, honestly. You can hold more weight. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with this. What's kind of funny is the only thing that this does is it just lengthens this a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a 53-foot trailer. See if I can get a little more cargo on there. It's $14,000 I didn't really want to have to spend, but is what it is, right? Let's add that and then add that. In my opinion, that looks really good. So we're gonna add that for 5K. And I'm gonna go ahead and repair all. How much would that actually cost? I don't think that would cost too much. Total to pay $3,400. Sure. Why not? Go ahead and do that. Complete restoration. Trailer. $68,000. I won't do that yet. So I've got $110,000. Let's go. Let's go make some money. Cargo market. Albuquerque. That's going Winslow. And none of these actually go anywhere. It's a little annoying. That goes down to Yuma. I guess let's take that. So, pulling a 53-foot trailer versus a 48-foot doesn't really change it that much. It does change the amount of cargo I can haul, so I can get a little more on the trailer. If it was a flatbed, just a standard flat deck instead of a drop deck, it might would change how much I could actually put on there as far as like cargo, like wheeled vehicles, for example. Come on, like. Stay green. Kinda technically ran that, but I got by just in time. Meanwhile, the car behind me is stuck at the red light, as you can see. Well, maybe you can't. That's kind of cool. The mirror changes. I'm happy with 64. Though I do want to perhaps sleep and drive during the daytime. One of those weird ass places. Not sure that was even worth it. It's not. And it wasn't. So I found a couple mods that I might do a video on, testing them out. They're engine mods, of course. I didn't show them back there because I don't know if they're actually available for this truck. It being a freightliner, for whatever reason, a lot of mods are not available for this particular truck. I'll stop right here instead of on the tracks. I have picked up and dropped off here several times. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, this is where I dropped off in the last video. I could be wrong, but, something tells me that I'm not. The downside to having a 53-foot trailer over a 48-foot is where the wheels go. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Of course, I'm cheating and using a mirror on my screen, but don't tell anyone. It'll be not even like, oh, this time I got 2 trucks on there. Nice. Okay, so I got 29,000 pounds. Usually I only have 1. Oops. Only a 7-hour drive, so got a 7-hour drive, 12 hours, 54 minutes to get there. Unfortunately, I can't sleep because sleeping will take 10 hours. And yeah, for whatever reason, they decided to just make it where you sleep and you get 10 hours of sleep. You can't choose how long you want to sleep or anything. It's just like, yep, nope, yep, you're taking a 10-hour rest. Normally, you should not do that. Try to beat the gates coming down, but I was going to be in the middle of the road if I didn't, so yeah. And turn green. Come on, turn green. Turn green. Go wait till it almost stops. And now you're going to turn green. Yep. Called it. And away we go. Hauling 30,000 pounds like it's not even back there. This should be a relatively short video. I know my longest one so far has been 2 hours. And that was episode like 51, I think? 52? This is like 54, 55. Hard to believe that I'm already that far in. I should stay on the road. You're gonna slow down way too damn much to get off the interstate. You don't need to slow down that damn much. I mean, okay, maybe for this particular one you should slow down to that, but this is why they invented brakes. $60 for speed limit, and we're not going to get up to 40, are we? Nope, because we only go back down to a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit. And then we're at 35, which I'm doing now. I'm turning right here. That's fun. No, I don't want to listen to that beep all the time. A little more challenging to drive a 53-foot trailer around than it is to drive a 48. Also, I can't go into California with it. Put my cruise at 60. Go to top gear for the best fuel economy. And go from there. Of course, I get into a, 40-mile-an-hour zone. Have I mentioned that I hate speed limits? I really, really do. I can let's speed up a little bit. Wrong button. This is gonna be a long drive. And we're back down to 50. Only get to go into a 35-mile-an-hour zone with turn. You know, it was my turn, car. Or is that not a four-way stop? Probably wasn't a four-way stop. Whatever. This is why I like having drivers. Good drivers. I'm back up to $115,000. Sun's coming up. Should be up here in just a few minutes. Really? Like, there was nobody coming. I don't get that. I really don't understand that. By the time I get up to 60, it'll change back to 55. Or to 40. Or to 35, or some other bullshit like that. Nope, it's gonna let me do 65. Recommend 50 mile an hour around this curve. I mean, yeah, I could see that. Definitely want to slow down for this one. I'm headed directly into the sun right now. Do I get called in for a way station? Yay or nay? Everybody says, yay. across where the Hoover Dam is. You can get around me. That's pretty awesome right there. That would be one of the best things about becoming a truck driver, honestly. Being able to go to places like this and be able to see them. Of course, you know, you're not going to be able to stop necessarily for various reasons. One of the main ones being you won't fit. Like, you physically won't fit in some of those turnout spots or pull over spots, whatever. Because I mean, it's kind of hard to fit a 70-foot long vehicle into a space that's only 30 feet long. I may not be very good at math, but I do know when things won't fit, you know? I actually just realized that I've never been this way. I'm usually coming from that way. That's kind of cool. So at time of recording this, the test has not started just yet about cutting ETS2. There's still another 2 or 3 videos of that series left to come out on the channel at time of recording this. At time of you watching this, it should have already concluded. Now I'm starting to kind of second guess the whether or not I even need to. Because I'm starting to pick up views again. So I don't understand YouTube. I really don't. Like, either it's good or it's bad, or why are you slowing down so much to turn right? Holy crap, get it off the damn road. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't understand YouTube. Like, I really do not understand it. Like, the video that came out, day before yesterday, for example. 48 hours later, it has 10 views. The one that come out today, 35 views. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, and it's really not, but that's quite a bit, you know, for me anyway. I'm also at 133 subscribers, so by the time you watch this, hopefully I'm at 150. Either way, I appreciate all the subscribers, and I really hope that you're enjoying the series and other games that I will inevitably play on this channel. ATS just happens to be a game that I really enjoy. Forgot how fun it actually is to just drive. And yawn. And we're back at the 65s. In case you're wondering, I prefer to do 60 because then if I'm going down a hill like I am right now, of course I'm going to hit a 45-mile-an-hour zone because I'm going across a freaking bridge. Anyway, it's just so I don't actually start speeding when it comes to like going through town or something. I don't like setting my speed limit or cruise to the speed limit because of that reason. Oh joy, there's a traffic circle or roundabout or whatever you want to call it. Why are we going so slow? There we go. Might be at the top end of 50, but it's fine. And we're down to 45. Yay, 45. So I'm going 40. Or I'm going even slower. Why? Yes. Freaking Flagstaff. Need to be in the left lane, so I'm gonna just merge over. I really wish that I had a better like steering wheel and stuff, so that I could actually, you know, use my steering wheel. The thing is called Hori, something like that. ATS setup. It's pretty damn cool looking, but it's 600 bucks. So I don't know. What I have in mind, honestly, why are you stopping? There is no need for you to stop. What are you doing? Go back to driving school. Anyway, um, I'm kind of hoping that I will be able to, at some point, get well, a simulator set up. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon or not, but at some point, I would really like to be able to get a simulator set up. Maybe even make videos on actually building it. A lot of cops out today. We're good. Wait, no, I need to turn left here. Come on, truck. Okay, I'm going first. Screw you. That was kind of my fault. Didn't even look at the map. Until I noticed that there's no way to get past that barrier. There we go. I can focus on damn it. Went up to 71. Oh well. It's fine. I'll be there in 30 minutes anyway. I really need to stop being on the right white line. Never been to this town. One of the goals that I have, I need to be over here. Unless it's a red light. That is red light. Yes, that is a red light, I think. Nope, never mind, this is an interstate. Okay. So, one of the goals that I have, is to explore all the docks on the map. Where is this going? I guess right in here? I suppose so. So, am I gonna have to blindside back? No. I'm going to, yep. More than likely. That's gonna be a pain in the rear. Especially considering how close I am. This will be a blindside back, I guess. Since I can't get out and look. I'd be lined up perfect for the wrong door. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm lined up perfect for the wrong frickin' door. So we're gonna have to do this third person. Of course, I don't see how this place is taking, you know, motor vehicles like that. They don't fit through the door. But ATS logistics. You don't try to understand it. Will this be enough to level me up? Well, I hit level 29. Negative. Alright, so how long is this video? 50 minutes. Can I do something real short? Let's go root length. I need something going... A lot of stuff that I haven't never hauled before. It doesn't pay the best, but I think it's fine. Work truck chassis. 16.5. Go all the way up to Tacoma. That goes all the way up to Seattle. Olympia. There are no jobs because, for whatever reason, California decided that they don't want 53-foot trailers. Now, why they don't want 53-foot trailers, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's hard to maneuver. Who the hell knows? But I just find it to be kind of puzzling that, you know, you wouldn't want a 53-foot trailer instead of a 43-foot trailer or 48-foot trailer, whatever. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll level up in the next video. So, I think I'm going to put this in one of the garages that doesn't have any drivers in it. And then when this reaches 200K, I will buy another truck. I am actually completely debt-free at the moment, which is pretty good. Kinda considering taking out another $1 million loan to buy more garages, because I need one, in every state. So far I have 3, not counting my home base. I have 1 in Utah, 1 in Colorado, 1 in New Mexico. I need 1 in Arizona, 1 in Nevada, 1 in California, 1 in Oregon, Idaho, and Washington. Pretty soon, hopefully, within the next few weeks anyway, I will be able to get Montana and maybe Wyoming. I never realized that Wyoming was shaped like a frickin' brick. But, yeah, it pretty much is. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that, but I want to get Montana, Wyoming, and the rest of the states. I'm not sure if I want to do, like, get Texas first, and then maybe Louisiana, and, like, go up this way. Or just get Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas, and then when Tennessee and these states come out, get those. One thing I'm kind of curious about is if I was to buy Arkansas, for example, would I be able to buy a garage there? And would I be limited to only driving in Arkansas? That is a valid question, and I don't know the answer to that. But, I don't know. May have to find out. Then again, knowing my luck, it breaks the game where I can't even play the damn thing anymore, and I have to restart all over again, which not necessarily a bad thing, I don't guess, but it would be really kind of annoying. First of all, I would have to, reestablish all of my stats and all the exploration that I've done. Let's see. I have served 29 of 129 companies. I've only made 58 deliveries. Holy crap. Well, I guess that makes sense. This is episode 54. Yeah, 54. and there was a couple videos that I did 2 or 3 hauls. Um, so yeah, that kind of makes sense. Really want to do something to get another 400 XP. That would be really nice. Well, 409 XP is what I need. Red light violations 1 or 4. Uh, crashes 2, neither of which were my fault. Sleeping violation, that's turned off because screw that. Speeding 1, that was bullshit. Red light offenses, most of those are bullshit. Yeah, those are bullshit. Um, Penalties last 2 weeks. I've only been playing this game for like 2 weeks in game. $5,580. Let's see, what day is it? Day 32. So this career is technically only 1 month old in the game. I've run a company for barely a month. Yep, barely a month, which is kind of funny. Um, I don't really know why I'm dragging this out anymore. Guess to get close to that hour mark, which seems to be kind of a sweet spot. Um, I've noticed, like, 1 hour plus videos seem to do a little better than the shorter ones. I don't know why, but they tend to. I'm really hoping that, of course, by the time you're watching this, the video's already been out for a little while, but I'm hoping that the 2 hour video is actually, doing very well and basically the one that takes off. And yeah, that's like, I don't mind doing the 2 hour, 3 hour videos, but man, does it ever take up the space. That one video is like 40 gigabytes. And then I have to render it, which takes 30 minutes, or will take 30 minutes. I haven't even rendered it yet. Um, but it'll take probably 30 minutes to render that. And then it'll probably take 20 minutes to upload, even though I got really fast internet. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. It's basically an hour long. If you made it to this point in the video, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I will catch y'all later. Don't forget to hit the like button, the comment button, subscribe for more, all that good stuff. Hit the little bell icon. Check back Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 1 p.m. Central for uh, new ATS videos, all that good stuff. And check out the second channel if you haven't already. That's where I post the TCG stuff. Um, so, yeah, anyway, I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now. And yeah, check out the second channel, share with your friends, all that good stuff. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.